Hey guys, welcome to DST Insights. Hitesh here. I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what DST Insights is, how it works, and why you will basically want to use this every single day. Okay. When you first log into your DST Insights section, what you're going to see is this button here, which is going to ask you to generate a token, to get a token. Now, when you click on Get Token, it's going to take you to an eBay page where eBay is going to ask you to log in. And once you log in, it's going to show you this particular message. It's going to say you're going to grant application access to DS Domination. Are you ready to use DS Domination? Great. We need your consent to share your eBay data. Your password and everything else is safe. You're going to click on I agree. Okay, that's all you have to do. And now automatically you will be brought back to this page. And that's it. You're done. Okay, that was the hardest part in all of this, of actually connecting your eBay account with your DST account. Now what's going to happen is from this moment on, all of the changes that happen in your DST, in your eBay account, will automatically be pulled into your DS Domination account. So what you want to do is you want to go and make your listings on eBay. You want to use the software and training in Pro or Elite, whichever level you are on. You're going to make your listings on eBay. You're going to make your sales. Once those sales are made, they will actually be brought over to DST Insights for you to fulfill. Here's what that's going to look like. We're going to go to your recent sales page, and this is the page you want to go to every single day. Every single day, you're going to go to the recent at on the 5th of July at 7:13 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so basically yesterday morning, this particular sale was made. And it's going to show you a lot of other information. It's going to show you what the item was, what it sold for, what eBay fees was, or PayPal fees in this case were. And it's going to basically give you some of the buyer's information. Now, you don't need to worry about this part quite yet. This is going to be important down the road. Right now, all you need to worry about is this, the final column, which says not fulfilled. Okay. Now, this is saying not fulfilled because basically you've made the sale on eBay, but you have not yet shipped out this buyer's item. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and select where you're going to sell this item from. Let's say that you are selling this item on eBay and you're sourcing the item from Amazon. Let's say you are selling it on eBay for $100 and you're getting it from Amazon for $50. Okay, just a totally random example. What you're going to do is you're going to go to fulfilled, and now this is going to ask you, okay, what is your source of the item? Because if you're in Elite or if you're in Unleashed, you have other sources as well. If you're in Pro, you just have Amazon. Right? So we're going to select Amazon, and then it's going to say, give us the ASIN ID of your item. Okay. So the ASIN ID is basically found for a particular item, either down here in the additional information section, or you can go up to the URL and you can also see it right here. It's this combination of digits and letters, usually starts with a B, almost always starts with a B. You're going to grab this and you're going to put this right here. Okay, and we're going to click on submit, and here's what's basically telling us this is what your profit will be. If you had Elite and Unleashed, then your profit would have been this instead. Now obviously this is not super accurate in this case, because forget super accurate, it's not even remotely accurate, because the ASIN ID that I just put in is not for this particular item. Okay, it's a totally different thing. So in this case, it's saying, hey, you're basically going to take a loss. But you'll also see that it'll make a suggestion. It'll tell you that if you had Elite and Unleashed with the cash back and with other things involved, your profit would be slightly higher. That's basically encouraging you that if you're not using Elite and Unleashed sources yet, you should be using those. Okay. Now, once you've selected this, you're going to click on submit. Okay. And now your item has basically been logged as having been fulfilled. Okay, you'll see that the status is fulfilled. And what's going to happen is this sale will now move from recent sales to fulfilled sales. Okay, as you can see, this particular sale right here is now in fulfilled sales. Okay, now the benefit of this is that as your account gets more and more active, you will realize that you suddenly start getting a lot of sales. It becomes hard to track down what you already fulfilled the sale on, what you did not fulfill the sale on. Now, of course, when you do this, when you fulfill an item here, you do want to go to Amazon and actually ship the item out as well, or to the other sources that you're using. You need to actually go there. You need to go there and actually ship the item out as well. Okay. and then mark it as fulfilled. Now you know that the item was fulfilled. Our system knows the item was fulfilled, and our system will now calculate what your profit was on that. It will calculate when the sale happened, if there is a better possible profit source for you on that particular item, and so on and so forth. It's going to calculate all of those things for you and help you manage your entire business. Now, this is what you need to do every single day. There are a couple of the things that I suggest that you do every once in a while, maybe once every week or once every 2 weeks. What you want to do is go to the reports page, and in the reports page, you can basically specify a date range. You can say something like, show me data from the 1st of June to the 30th of June, where I have made sales from this source, where my source is, let's say, Amazon or one of the other sources that we're using. It's one of these sources. I want you to tell me how many sales I've actually made, what has actually been fulfilled. In this case, it's going to tell me that we had total sales of $601 from this particular source, and our net profit was $219.68. Okay, now this becomes very, very important over time for two reasons. One, you will notice this best-selling item. This is basically your hottest selling item over this time frame. That means you want to start looking for, one, related items to this particular item to sell, and second, you want to start looking into higher profit margins on this exact same item, whether it be a different source or it could be moving to Genesis and using that as a wholesale source for it. Either way, you have an item over here that is selling extremely well for you, and you need to consider selling it more. You should either get Monopoly and sell it on Amazon as well, or you should get Genesis and source the item yourself, or you should get Elite, sell it on other sources, and you should find other sources where it is cheaper for you to get it from. Okay, that's one of the benefits of this. Secondly, it's going to show you where your highest profits are coming from. When you realize where your highest profits are coming from, you basically want to be a little more aggressive in those cases. You want to realize, okay, this is where I'm making the most money. Let's start not wasting, let's stop wasting time on sources that are not being very profitable for me right now. Let's instead be focused on sources that are very profitable for us. Okay, that's the other thing this will do for you. The third thing this will do for you is to kind of give you a basically what is your best selling item overall, what is the highest priced item that you have sold, what is your profit margin on that, and what is your lowest priced item that you have sold. And of course, it's going to show you the average price per sale. Now, the benefit of this is twofold. One is, let's say that you come across a situation where you absolutely need to make some sales to keep your account in a good standing, or you want to make some very quick low price sales. You basically know what your lowest priced item is. You're going to go and emphasize and sell that item, maybe create a couple of listings for that particular items with different titles on it. Okay, not exact same item, but something very related to it, something that's very close to it. The other thing it's going to let you do is it's going to show you what your average price per sale is. Now, always go with a rough estimate of a 10% profit margin. That's a very safe, usually, profit margin that you should be aiming for with your sales. In this case, this is telling me my average price per sale is $146. So I'm going, okay, I'm making about 15 bucks per sale on my account overall. If you are showing an average price per sale of $26, then you're going to struggle a lot, because you're going to struggle with the shipping costs. You're going to struggle with getting a better profit margin. It'll be harder for you to see very good net profits when your average price per sale is very low. Okay, so this will kind of give you an estimate and go, okay, I need to focus on selling high priced items. Let me go and list high priced items from this moment on. Or, okay, I'm doing well in that. Let me go get some higher sales volume by focusing on some lower priced items. So it'll help you decide that as well when you're looking over here. Okay, so this is basically the basic functionality of DST Insights. Okay, it's a management system for you. It's also a profit generation system for you. It helps you discover hot trends within your sales, helps you find the best items and which items you need to focus on more. Does all of those things for you. So it's all great, fancy, fun stuff. But there are two advanced real reuses of this, which we're going to discuss in the next video. The first one being making sure that you don't run out of stock and you're not basically selling at a loss. It's going to automatically adjust your listings on eBay. I'm going to show you how that works in the second part, in the second tutorial, which is the listing integration tutorial. Okay, so enjoy this, have fun with it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.